Hey guys, what's up? John from Urban Gym out with a quick video, guys. And in today's video, I want to talk about fear. I want to talk about the ability to conquer fears, conquering fears. And this is what I've got to say, guys, is that before we go any further about the topic of fear, we must first understand what fear is itself and its own thing. What is fear? And fear is nothing, guys, but a bunch of false expectations appearing real in your own mind, which basically means it's shit you've created in your head, and you've made this shit up and you've thought about shit for so long that it is now part of who you are. You've made it a part of who you are, which means it's not real. It's just that you've made it real by thinking about it constantly in your head. False expectations appearing real. It's not real. It's shit that you've made up based on your upbringing, shit that you've made up based on your life experiences, shit that you've made up based on conditioning, fear that's been instilled in you through various forms of media. Fear is nothing but false expectations appearing real. So basically, if you don't stand up to fear and conquer your fears, guys, fear will rule your life. Now, fear has a vital role to play in our lives. Fear is not always a bad thing. Fear is a survival mechanism also designed to keep us safe. You see, when your brain is experiencing comfort, when your brain is experiencing safety, when your brain is experiencing growth, it wants to keep you there because that is where you're the safest. Now, expanding outside of that is called growing outside of your comfort zone, which means there's fear now, there's false expectations appearing real. So your brain is starting to make these things up in your head to stop you from venturing outside of that comfort zone because it's dangerous. There's a chance that you might not make it. There's a possibility that this comfort zone that you've designed for yourself is now threatened by these unknown expectations that lie beyond this comfort zone. Okay, so the only way to tackle this, guys, is to actually take on this fear head on. Now, everybody's different. Some people will go out there and tackle big fears head on. Some people prefer to break their fears down into small steps and tackle those on. It really comes down to what sort of person you are and how much stress and how much pressure you're able to take. Now, to overcome fears, guys, requires a certain set of disciplines and habits that you have to create on a daily basis to help you overcome those fears. Because the slightest bit of doubt that somebody plants in your mind grows. Your mind is like just a fertile soil when it comes to fear and doubt. It's just constantly there. Now, the slightest bit of interference from the outside world, it could be your mum, it could be your dad, it could be your spouse, it could be anybody, a friend, that says something that triggers this thing in your mind that goes, oh, it's fear, don't do it, and it just wakes that fearful mind of yours up again. So basically what I'm trying to get at is that to develop the strength and the courage to overcome your fears, you must first learn how to become a strong person in all different aspects, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You got to develop your strength. You got to develop the right mindset and set the right rituals that put you in this what's called the beast mode every day. You see, because every day, guys, you got to get up and you got to do something that puts you in this mode where you're just in attack mode and you're unstoppable. And then the fear that you had in your mind that you'd built up to this massive thing is now only this big, which means you can tackle it, guys. And I do that by training. Okay, that's why Urban Gym exists, and that's why boxing is such a big part of what we do, is because I discovered the benefits of boxing and the benefits of the training that comes with boxing, guys, and it has allowed me to overcome my fears. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I've always wanted to be a boxer. It doesn't mean that I wanted to have the best boxing gym as such in the whole world. But what it did mean is that I knew that there was something in boxing that can help a lot of people. I knew and I realized that there's something in boxing that has got the power to help people overcome fears, to grow strong and to develop their mental, their physical and their spiritual courage and strength, guys. So that's why we do what we do. Everybody's different in saying that, but you just got to find what works for you, guys. I can vouch for boxing because that's what I've done to overcome my fears, and now I own a whole boxing gym that is basically designated to helping people overcome fears through the art of boxing, through the training that boxing delivers. So like I said, everybody's different. You just got to get out there and you got to find that thing that works for you. Because, you know, different things work for different people. The main thing I want you to get out of this video, guys, though, is that fear is nothing but a bunch of false expectations that you have made to appear real. But the minute you tackle those fears and those doubts, guys, and you overcome, you go, oh, hang on, that wasn't so bad. Why was I scared of that? Why was I fearful of that? And that is really the only way to overcome fear, guys, is understand that it's just a lie. But also understand that it is a safety mechanism also put in place to keep you safe. So how you want to tackle it, guys, comes down to you, whether you want to tackle it on head on or you want to break it down into bite-sized pieces and take small steps into overcoming those fears, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope you get out there and do whatever it is, guys, to overcome your fears. Don't be held prisoner by fear. Fear is nothing but a bully, because the minute you decide to stand up to this fear, you will overcome this fear and it will stop being in your way, and you'll just find yourself to that higher being, higher purpose. I'm running out of battery, guys, so I'm gonna have to leave it there. Phone's also starting to slide, which is making me a bit of an angle, but peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Keep watching. I'll keep bringing these videos out. Hope you enjoy watching these videos to make change, become better, stronger, fitter, and faster, and help others do the same. Peace out.